takes a village of helping hands. It takes a people who understand. We can make a difference across the nation with community renovation.
Making a difference. Hey man, that's what it's all about.
Hi, and welcome to Community Renovation. I'm your host, Lauren Stallmacher. Community Renovation is a television show about a house that was donated by Wells Fargo. The house needed to be rehabbed, and it probably was going to cost more to fix the house than the house was worth. But they wanted to help us make a difference in the community through our community renovation project. So we wanted to thank Wells Fargo for making this all possible, and upon their donation, a lot of people got involved to help us do this house. So what we wanted to do is utilize donations, utilize people that wanted to get involved as volunteers and as helpers, and see what we could make happen. And the cool thing is what happens at the end of our series. This is a real docu-reality series. It's a documentary of reality that really happened. And what you're going to see at the end of our series is what we did with the house to make an ongoing difference in the community on a sustainable basis. And it's really, really cool. I think you're going to dig it a lot. Okay, so stay tuned to Community Renovation. We had a great partner in Lowe's. Lowe's helped us from the very beginning of this process. We went over and met with Andy Stokes and Brian Daniels, and all the guys that were local were very helpful with us. And we went in one day knowing that the cabinets were going to come the next day, and we found this amazing tile that was on sale, and it was just gorgeous. It looked like white marble. So if you've ever thought that flooring was boring, this episode is going to change your mind.
Michael Usinowitz.
Angelo Lombardo. Kenny Mayer.
Awesome. Guys, y'all look good on film, man.
The new houses are just as bad as working on the whole house.
They are.
You're just kind of mentally geared up to do some leveling every day.
Every single guy.
Wow.
Well, I was so excited about having some flooring go in the house. Designer Lifestyle came out and looked at the house and measured the house and said, you know what, we're going to make things happen on the flooring of this house. And they really, really did.
All this is to get the floor right.
Yep. Prep work's the biggest step.
Oh my gosh.
Getting everything cleaned up and ready to roll.
We have strips all the way around the floor.
All right. So we have the tack strip down. Now I'm getting ready to put the padding. You want to cut it in, get it nice and squared up to the room, staple down and attach real well, and get ready for your carpet.
Carpet is the forgiving flooring.
Very forgiving, yeah. It hides a lot of imperfections.
This is a staple hammer.
Yes, sir. Hammer tacker.
Hammer tacker.
Stapled already. You can see the divot where the tack kind of pulls the pad. It just helps keep everything nice and, I don't know, steady.
So we're cutting carpet in the middle of the street.
Yes, unfortunately, carpet comes 12 feet wide, and most people's driveways are 1 car wide, and we have to pull it out and do the cuts where we can. So the street's usually our best option. So waiting for traffic and dodging cars is sometimes a job hazard, but we work with it.
Sometimes a job hazard.
I've only had, in 28 years, I've only had 2 people run over my carpet. I've been doing this a long time.
That right there is the mark of a professional.
Yeah.
Look at this, look at how straight that is.
Put that out.
There you go.
Well, the guys came to me and said, we've got a problem.
We got a serious problem. Just not enough room for the floor. Just not enough room for the floor.
The front door is too long. When we put the floor in, the door is not going to open. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is a $300 metal door. It's a door that's put out on the front porch for protection from people getting in. So I was like, you know, let me make some calls, let me see what I can do. So I get on the phone, I call all over town. They're putting the flooring in today. I can't find a door to go in the house this quickly. So I come back to them and I say, guys, what can we do?
You're gonna have to cut the door.
Well, to my surprise, and we've seen it on car shows where fabrication of metal happens all the time, these guys said, you know what, we can make this work. And they became the fabricators of our door so that they would cut down the door and reinstall the door.
Like working on a car instead of a house.
Fabrication at its best.
Yeah, this is like for real fabrication, man.
Good as new.
Dude, that is awesome.
So we saved $300 and shaved the door.
Well, Designer Lifestyle suggested that we put carpeting in the bedrooms, and I agreed completely. You know, carpeting, when you get out of bed in the morning, feels so good on your feet, and it's comfort controlled, and it has a user-friendly experience about it. So I thought, you know, that would be a great look in the bedroom.
Use your stair tool, which is just a chisel basically, and rub the carpet down with a tack strip and make sure that your tacks are hooked into the backing. This tool goes in between here, and a nice clean cut. Gives you your, just that, and you come along behind, tuck it in. That's your finished product.
Wow, that's so cool.
This way, but if you start there, always end here. Otherwise, you'll end up with a wrinkle that runs across the middle of the room, and that's really, really hard to get out. So stretching is all just pushing the wrinkle towards your opposite corner. As long as you do that, you get a nice tight room, no problems.
So the plan was to put a special kind of flooring in the living room area and kitchen area, open space area of the house. It is made from a PVC-like product that is 3D photographed, and it looks like this amazing wood, but it's almost indestructible. It's waterproof, and it lasts for like 30 years. It's crazy. I couldn't believe this product, and it was so fun to have a product like this going in the community renovation house.
after the floor is done, we go around the room and trim it out with a 1/4 round piece to cover up all of our cuts.
So that doesn't look cool.
Community renovation. That's terrible.
1, 2, 3.
Community renovation.
Reservation? Wait. You can do better than that. Come on.
Community renovation.
Okay.
Because you confused me now. Reservation.
Community renovation. Community renovation.
Now all together. 1, 2, 3.
Community renovation.
Wow, we got it.
All of the flooring was done in the house except for the bonus room. Used to be a garage, had a concrete floor. We didn't really know what to do with that floor. But you know, I heard about this company, JJ Flooring. My buddy Jose over there started talking with me about how they take concrete and polish it to look like this beautiful stone. I thought, wow, if we could do that to this house, it would give such a great vibe in that room as a multi-purpose room. That room could be used for lounging, or it could be used for a little office. It could be used for somebody to do arts and crafts in. It could be used for kids to play in. And if the floor, which was made out of concrete, remained concrete, it would be virtually indestructible. So Jose came to my rescue, and the experience of watching what JJ Flooring does with all of these grinders and all of these polishers and all of these big units that do nothing but take concrete and make it beautiful began.
Jose?
Jose Barrientos.
I love where he says his name. Barrientos. All right, is it okay if we use you, Jose, for the show?
Yes.
Community renovation, right?
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
It's Katharina Scherkenbach.
And Katharina, is it okay if we use your image on film
Yes, it is.
for community renovation?
Yes, of course.
Awesome.
This is the baby mammoth, and we're not using this one here because the job is very small.
So this is for big, huge places that you do.
Yeah. Most of the if it's over 500 square feet, we would use this one.
What do you think, Katie?
I'm excited.
You tell all these guys what they need to do?
Yeah, I'm the boss. No. Because I'm the one scheduling the jobs, talking to the clients before. So I like to see how the job turns out, how everything goes, if the client is happy. So if I have time, I like to come out at least one day.
This is the one that we use for the smaller machines. This does the same thing that sandpaper does on wood, but on concrete or natural stone. Or metal bonded diamonds, and this one goes.
Now that's held on as a magnet?
Yeah, has a magnet. This job is both capital and labor intensive. So you do need a lot of machines, and you also, the people are going to be working here for 2 days to make this floor look beautiful. So yeah, we just got finished applying the guard, and now we're gonna burnish it with this high-speed propane burnisher, and after that the floors will be finished.
Wow.
How does it look?
Amazing.
It's really like a mirror.
It's like a mirror.
You can see the reflection there. You go around, you can go through it right now.
It's amazing. And it feels
It's
like a piece of granite. And it looks like a piece of granite. You actually have the stones that are in the concrete polished out.
I really couldn't believe how beautiful that concrete floor looked when they finished. This was regular concrete that turned into this mosaic looking stone after it was polished. Really, really beautiful, and JJ Flooring did an amazing job. I want to thank Jose and his wife and their kindness to come out and be a part of the community renovation project. You know, one of the things that makes our show completely different than other rehab shows is the fact that I'm a musician, and on every episode of our show I do a song that kind of relates to what's going on in our world and in the community around us. This is a song I wrote many, many years ago, and it's about the fact that in life it's good to compromise. But if you let everything compromise in your own personal behavior and in your own life, you don't really stand for anything. And that's why it's so important for us to stand up for the things that are important, the things that we know are right, and not live in the state of compromise.
From Florida to Texas, California to Maine, one coast to another, and cities in between. They're all growing populated in a way I've never seen. There's a higher cost of living, a shadow here in our dreams. From the woodlands of Seattle to the hills of Tennessee, the shores of Louisiana to the New York City street. From Republicans to Democrats, every color, race, and creed, there's concern upon the faces of Americans you need. Cause we're living in a state of compromise. We've learned to tolerate and close our eyes. There's a cast on the wrist of the twist of fate, and it's no surprise. We're living in the state of compromise. From the Colorado Rockies to the San Francisco Bay, the suburbs of the city to the towns along the way. From the homeless to the socialite, the prices that we pay are bartered not by money, but of how we spend our days. Because we're living in a state of compromise. We've learned to tolerate and close our eyes. There's a cast on the wrist of the twist of fate, and it's no surprise. We're living in the state of compromise. Yeah. Cause we're living in the state of compromise. We've learned to tolerate and close our eyes. There's a cast on the wrist and a twist of fate, and it's no surprise. We're living in the state of compromise. Yeah, we're living in the state of compromise. We've learned to tolerate and close our eyes. There's a cast on the wrist and a Let's move from the state of compromise. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on Community Renovation. Remember, don't live your life in a state of compromise. Live your life standing up for what is right and making compromise happen to make a difference. Thanks so much for watching us on Community Renovation.
It takes a village of helping hands. It takes a people who understand. We can make a difference across the nation with community renovation.
Making a difference.
Hey man, that's what it's all about.